Hi, Andrea. How are you?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Good seeing you after.
Yeah.
It's very crowded, but very exciting here.
It is.
Yeah. So right. I mean, it's wonderful to be chatting with FaceUp. We've been in touch. FaceUp, of course, has got this wonderful platform for addressing toxic work culture and making it possible for employees to be vocal about their problems. You have a wonderful platform, and at the Curated Circle, we are so glad to be partnered with FaceUp now, and hopefully with our different initiatives, we can also do our bit at lending a voice to FaceUp to the world, right?
We are glad to have you on board as well.
Yeah. And, the Curated Circle, of course, being one of the official media partners at Expand North Star in GITEX now, is we have A, the partnership with you, and B, the official media partner thing. So it's great news for us. Having said that, I'll pass over to you to tell us a little more about what FaceUp is all about.
Okay, so FaceUp is a tool which allows employees to report any kind of misconduct that's happening in the workplace. So it can be anything from serious issues that are more towards whistleblowing issues such as corruption, fraud, and stuff like that. But also, most of the cases are about the less serious issues. I don't want to say minor issues because they can be big issues, but less serious in terms of legal. So these issues are, I'm not happy with my manager, or the manager is not, is bullying someone. So it can be any kind of either unethical or even illegal misconduct that's happening in the workplace. So we allow employees and people in various organizations to be able to easily report anonymously. The anonymity is the key, to report anything to the company, to the management of the company, so they can kind of resolve these issues, or at least know about them, because that's one of the issues in the workplace, that usually the management doesn't even know about what's happening among the employees in general.
Yeah, I mean, see, I personally identify with toxic work culture. I've spoken to Christina, your colleague,
Yes.
in details in the past. You're right, sometimes the management doesn't know. And then there's another kind where the management unconsciously actually encourages
Yes.
toxic work culture. Yeah?
Yes.
And it's just that they don't know, but it's happening. And maybe in their own behavior at times kind of promotes
Yes.
toxic behavior. So which is entirely avoidable. So I'm so glad that FaceUp has taken up an initiative, and I've had the pleasure of looking at your product. Christina
Yes.
gave me a walkthrough of the product, demo of the product. So I think it's I mean the whole world.
Yeah, I think implementing a solution like FaceUp is actually like one of the first steps towards an open culture, towards transparency in the workplace. So it doesn't necessarily mean you can avoid it at all, but this is a step that you can take towards your employees to tell them, we are an open company. We want to hear your feedback. We want to know about issues that are happening. It doesn't mean you can completely prevent them, but at least you can minimize and mitigate the risk.
Of course, no. I mean, it's a great initiative, and because of the nature of the platform, I think it's universally applicable. I mean, you won't find any city or country where you may not find toxic work culture, right? So, I mean, that's wonderful, and in the sense of the word of not being able to avoid it, but being able to mitigate or address it is important. Having said that, whenever this product is being used, it's already being used. How do you see the adoption? Do you see that the product is implemented and still not being used by employees in some cases because they're scared or they're hesitant? Does that happen?
We obviously try to avoid these situations, but as I always say, implementing FaceUp from the technical perspective is very easy, but implementing it in the company so that employees actually use it, it's more difficult. And the key part of that is internal communication. You have to communicate it in a positive way. You have to encourage the employees, and you have to remind them on a regular basis. So we try to remind the clients, every 3 months. It's it's great if you can update your employees and let them know we have this great tool here and we really want to hear your feedback. And to do that, sometimes we encourage companies so that the employees get used to using the platform. You can do like, a monthly question that you ask and you want to hear from your employees. This way they can learn how to use it, and eventually in the future, if they are facing any issue, they will not be scared to use it and they will trust the product enough to actually report anything serious.
Fair, makes sense. No, I mean, you are bang on target when you say that technically implementing it, FaceUp would have nailed it anyway, but handling the behavior of people, of using it is really incredible if it is achieved. I'm sure FaceUp is enabling it, and like I said, it's a product which possibly could be used anywhere on this planet.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So thanks, Andrea.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and I'm looking forward to our cooperation.
Yes, and I'm looking forward to a partnership. I'm also looking forward to our chat on the Candid Minds from the Curated Circle, which is going to be on LinkedIn Live soon when we fix our schedules for that.
Yep.
And look forward to it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.